Unemployed residents from the Durban South area are marching to a local refinery. They're fuming after being made empty promises of employment by the company. Nqobile Madlala is in Durban with more on this story and joins us this morning. Good morning, Nqobile. Perhaps can you give us just a background of this particular story? When did the refinery promise the community of Durban South jobs?
Well, at this point, Fundo, we are outside Engen Refinery. I just want to show you these are some of the communities that are part of this march. We do understand that there was an agreement at some point with the Engen Refinery saying that some of these people would benefit soon as there is work. And of course, I'm going to bring in Reggie now to speak to us about those agreements that they've had. Reggie, please will you kindly join us? Perhaps if you could just tell us, when was this agreement? When did it take place?
It took place last month with Dr. James, and we had a meeting with the community in the hall with himself, Engen, and the Engen representative were present, and they agreed with us that they're going to bring us on board and they're going to reach all our terms and conditions together. We're going to work as a unit. Unfortunately, he's not a man of his word, and he's never, ever, ever contacted us again. So henceforth, that's why we're here. After that open meeting, we sent him emails asking him, inviting him to re-invite us so we can reiterate the cry of the people here, which is not our people. Our people, we represent not only this fence line, the whole of the South Durban Basin we're representing here. And so we asked him, basically, what we're asking him is like a woman, going to court and asking that man to pay maintenance for his child. And in the end now, the woman now becomes now a bad one. She's asking that man to do rightfully what that he has to pay that child grant. Now we're asking them what's rightfully for them, that to take care of this neighborhood which they're killing. They're killing us with all these fumes here, and they don't want to take responsibility for that. We're not asking for handouts. We're asking them that because there's many of all different skills here. They're bringing people from Joburg to come and work here and giving them big contracts. Yet there is local people here, but they don't recognize the local labor that is here. So that means as a community, they don't recognize none of us here as people. So they're not taking us seriously as people, as a community. Yet they're saying they're community-based. They do have an interim JC, which they're saying is representing the community, which is on board from 2020, but never came once to this community to discuss any matter that they've set in here on this board here from the year 2020. They've been on here till this date, never came not once to correspond or to filter messages, because they do have meetings. And they're saying they're acting on behalf of the community. I don't know which community, because we're the community here. So I don't know who they're representing here. They're representing themselves. That JC that was formed was in 2020 when there was an explosion here. It was just for an interim. So unfortunately, because they saw the lucrative amounts that come out of this, so they made themselves permanent.
Reggie, what is it that the community wants? If you could give me pointers, what is it that community wants from Engen?
Okay, all we are asking them is to recognize us in the day as the fence line community, and also in the day there's labor. Where labor is concerned is able men and women, qualified men and women with the skills which they need, which they've got here, everyone got here, which we can give to them totally for free. But instead now they bypass us and take companies from Joburg. People that are not affected by the same engine, all these people that are affected here by the same company, they don't get no rewards for it.
How's the community affected by Engen?
Well, the fumes, basically, they've been killing us. There's people that died already, that got cancer, people that got leukemia. There's people that, up till today, there's people that got asthma. Kids, small children, they're affected by the same, but that's still, till then, they still don't regard us as a community, and they don't want to take responsibility and accountability for their actions. Now, that's why now we're coming out as a community here today, just to vent out. We shouldn't even be here, because we did meet with him on the 24th of March there by the Chatsworth traffic police station, before we could even get this memorandum here, before we could get this permit, and he agreed that we're going to sit together, as a community on the 29th of March, which was here by the Echo Park. We came to Echo Park. He himself he denounced himself and said, no, he doesn't want to sit with us.
Why doesn't Engen want to sit with you? And what are you hoping today, once you've given that memorandum, you're going to get?
They don't want to sit with us because, firstly, they don't regard us and they're disregarding us as people. They don't respect us. That's number one, basically. They don't respect us as a community. So they wouldn't want to sit with us. All we're saying now today, as a people, that we want them and us to have and to build a good relationship between them and between us as a community, so that we both can benefit from. We want a mutual relationship, not like the one they got here where they're only benefiting from us and we're getting nothing from them.
All right. Thank you very much for speaking to us. That is Reggie, who is one of the leaders, of course, in Mfundo, saying that they want to create a relationship with Engen. The community here says that the Engen is in the area. They are in the area, and therefore they have a right to ask and get the employment from the company that is within the area. And this time they want to create a relationship. And so they have that memorandum that states exactly what the community is hoping for. And that memorandum, of course, we are expecting that the guy that they've been speaking to, who they've referred to as James, will be the one that will be taking the memorandum. But of course, we have heard from him as well, saying that there's a potential reason why he does not want to take that memorandum. But we've seen the SAPS as well moving in, and Metro Cops, to ensure that the people that are marching to Engen, they do not do anything outside of marching. We have, of course, reached out to Engen at this point. We're waiting to hear when they'll be able to sort of give us commentary why they haven't given back to these people that they have promised to give back to.
All right. Nobile, we'll leave it there for now. That's our reporter, Nobile Madlala, out in KZN.